everybody.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. A gain of 3, second down. Decent chunk of yardage still left here, 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's got some space here. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Rodgers. It's caught. Nelson. The old connection. Rodgers to Nelson, getting Green Bay a first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to. It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense, and what a big-time play there.
Encroachment, defense.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And some room to work. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield and get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
Now a run with Montgomery. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. Rodgers now to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Solomon Thomas in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
Let's see if they do that. Well, first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from the Motor City, and that one a 2-touchdown advantage now for the Seahawks. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Russell Wilson, over 100 yards passing already in the first quarter. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they're led out by a guy who learned from one of the great ones in his first few years in Tom Brady. This is Jimmy Garoppolo.
When you're a backup to one of the all-time great players, if you don't spend time picking that guy's brain or just watching and observing how he does things to increase your game, then you've wasted that time. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is that type of a player. I think those lessons learned have a chance to transmit themselves very well.
Holding offense.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Green 39! Green 39!
Second quarter now. Brandon Garden, Charles Davis. Garoppolo to throw on second down. And he fires one incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Oh, and now he bowls him over. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. On second down, here's Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Nelson. And he'll be knocked down sideways near the 48-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. And, partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, and make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
Now only needed a yard, instead went backwards. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
And this one is incomplete. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Garoppolo, he's going to look deep down the field. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Here's Rodgers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Draw play, Rodgers to Montgomery. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now third down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense, because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And it's a high kick and hit pretty well. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, we'll send you to Orlando and Larry Ridley, as he'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. But no touchdown. These guys need to give Larry some touchdowns to talk about.
Things are too easy for him right now back in the studio. Come on, guys. Help the man out. Give him something to talk about.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Here we go now.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Room to run past midfield. And he's got his man on the out route. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Ty Montgomery and the offense getting set for their next drive. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. And he's got room. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now on first down. And that time he's smothered as he's wrestled down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Throwing again. Rodgers. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Rodgers to throw on second down. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Packers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now Rodgers. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And Forbath will put this one through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that will tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, he's looked pretty good to this point. Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds. On the NFL scoreboard, second quarter up in Minneapolis. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
No, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 30, Leopard.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And it's Clinton-Dix with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see in the postgame. We're ready to get to the third quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Now that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost at field goal position.
Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They run the counter now on first down. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Great play action, hit them over the top.
He'll buy some time right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
A nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Yeah, he just got baptized.
Let's go. 319. 319.
Nigga, that happened when niggas turn the shot blocker.
Play clock winding down. Now a play fake here on first down. Douglas got it complete. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks at the 16. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Dude.
That was a nicely run
I got to high school. I ain't know niggas can jump like that.
He's going upfield for a deeper route.
I thought that shit was
and then
fake.
breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Garoppolo got to cut this bad ass throwing out.
There on second, but forget the halfback dive. They were going for the big one.
I thought it was a good time to take a shot. You figure with their running game, if they don't get it there, you come back and run for it and pick up the first down. Go ahead and be aggressive. Try and get one downfield for a big one.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Garoppolo again. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And quickly, they get to the line. They go play action here on first down. The quick slant caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
More than 11 points.
Rodgers. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line.
Like
he got
that.
18 yards out of
Going out
that,
of
but it
bounds
gets him
and
a new
turn
second
around
down.
backwards and stay in bounds.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain
They
age.
made Jordan
But
Nelson
then you have to start
garbage
to
and
use
fuck. That
your
nigga did
skills,
shit.
your wiles, right? Your mind
That nigga
to
couldn't
beat
even throw
guys
the
to the
ball
football.
yesterday.
And getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as
Jordan
that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility. And he'll be taken down just short of midfield. Just when you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2.
He ain't do nothing yesterday.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to
Rodgers
panic.
wants
But
to
that
buy
also
the game.
doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
He got hit 12 times that game.
Man, they better sit that nigga out before they permanently fuck that nigga up.
There at 22. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy.
Atlanta won tonight, so they out the playoffs.
Just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender is.
You can't run the wrist of that nigga there playing for anything.
Pick up there at 22.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the route and put some mustard on it. Because if you go lollipop it in the middle of the...
And he's got it. It's caught. Packers touchdown. Jordy Nelson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers move back within a couple of the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now.
I was playing good till I scored that second touchdown to get a nice little cushion. Now this nigga is playing hard as fuck.
When you scored points,
that drive, I couldn't do shit.
Then when you're trying to figure out how to fix
Stop that nigga. I tried everything.
But the computer got lights, you know. Either we're going to take the game off, or we're going to play hard.
Garoppolo now, first down throw.
We're going to play all pro, or we're going to play all man.
23 yards on the play. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
They play all pro until you start winning.
Hell yeah.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
My running back.
Here we go now.
On first down, Garoppolo. And he will find his man on the outside. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Garoppolo now.
God damn, Garoppolo, don't throw that shit like that, man.
George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete.
Cut that shit out.
I want to see how the Browns going to play without me now.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Open space inside the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Pierre Garçon, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have moved down in front.
Who was it?
And he's able to put it through.
Miles Garrett.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
No, you gotta wait till the end
now
of
the
the season.
return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line.
I hate that.
Just across the 25.
I hate that you got Luke Key, because that means your awareness is 1,000.
They take the field. And that last drive, a
I
long
was
drive, but not
doing
just
I
that.
control
They had a
Luke.
great air attack going.
Oh, you let him do it on his own?
I would think that they would,
Yeah.
because
I'm
they
letting Luke be Luke.
up to do it on
Yeah,
the last
yeah,
drive,
that nigga,
starting
man.
back up in their own
Goddamn.
territory. Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and
Let's go,
continue
let
to
them
do
niggas
so.
break out and
They
shit.
really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments.
I played zone on that nigga in the first half. That nigga was confused like a
Tell you
motherfucker.
what, he's been able to put the
That
ball in
nigga
some
slicing and dicing that bitch now.
throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of
Controlling
people call it
Hitman
that
Tommy
type of
Davis.
throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That's what I'm controlling.
And
Hitman
no
Tommy Davis.
escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
That nigga keep trying to run on me, man. I'm so
Able
tired
to
of
get
this
in there
nigga.
and drop him for a 2-yard loss.
The
I'm
amount of
afraid
sacks that they've
for
absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat
He
out,
got a
cannot
couple
handle this
of,
pass rush.
what's
It's been
the name
demonstrated
now,
time and
man?
time again.
So the D-line's going to spread out. To throw is Rodgers. And he's going to go down
I think the
again.
match he's supposed to even
DeForest
have
Buckner
lifetime.
in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now Rodgers. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he goes out right around the 39. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I never
He
rooted
got
for a
out of
Bama
bounds. That's
player.
a good thing, but
I
still
need
short
Derrick
of the
Henry.
first.
I need
And
Derrick
now,
Henry
since
to
this
run all
brings up
over
4th
the
down, the defensive
Rams.
play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Is he starting them?
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustmts.
Nowhere to go here.
Oh, they cheating, man. They gave a nigga a fumble on that shit. Cut it out.
Inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
They better boot check that shit. Okay, it's cheating motherfuckers.
What's the score?
21-14 my way with
Looking to jam
4
the
minutes and
receivers at the
23
line
seconds
here. Press
left.
coverage look defensively.
Yeah.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second.
Look at that shit.
It's complete.
3
And
niggas
he's
right
gonna
there.
lose yardage
Still
here back
got
to the
2.
12-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And then they hurt Garoppolo. Really?
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
And I ain't got the win. Lord.
And he's able to get it out of there.
Oh, he kicked it good, though, with no win.
Fielded at the 43. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. We'll see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close,
the nigga took off running, man.
Going on offense right now, but they have to do it
without
letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he goes down, but not before
every quarterback just run on me.
25.
Fuck. The nigga just called hiking, took off running.
Shift together here from the D-line. On 1st and 10.
I said shit out of his ass that time.
There to record another sack. There's 6
he'll be
of
back.
the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And how realistic in the MVP race?
Man, you seen the nigga just break a sack just now, man.
But then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain.
Oh, he in it?
Good throw, good catch.
Yeah, where you got some defensive plays out of
him. Run away from defenders.
I
Hard
don't
to stick
think
with him
so.
for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone.
I looked at it like he was
Better
in the
against
race
man because now you're
for
running away from
MVP. I'm
someone
like,
and
defensive
you're not
player in
running
the race for
into a
MVP.
defensive player.
Well, you
in
know how
another
aggressive
zone.
this
One
damn
of the bigger
defense is.
plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Complete to Amaro on the right
They
side.
cheat. They cheat. I hit the damn tight end in the backfield. That nigga broke the tackle for a 1st down. They get me.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did
Fuck
what it was
that. I don't
supposed
want
to.
to go on target these niggas. You see what happened?
Pick up there, it'll be 2nd down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw.
I'm playing the Cowboys right now.
And
They gave the nigga a touchdown. He ran it in for a touchdown. Oh my God, Aaron Rodgers ran all over me today.
Did he do the championship bill thing?
No, he spiked the ball.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow, they'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
San
Francisco gets set to go here. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield.
Cody's greatest moment was when he went 7 for 22 against the Boston Celtics in game 7 against the finals.
25-yard line. 2 yards on the
That's why Kobe ain't the greatest. And they won't do it because they hate on him too much.
Now Garoppolo, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They be hating on Kobe too much. Kobe is Michael Jordan.
His second sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Garoppolo to throw. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete. Almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Elsewhere, Ford Field, they're into the fourth quarter now. The gap there has widened. The Seahawks just scored again. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Russell Wilson, 3 touchdown passes to help lead the way. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this.
They gotta stop cheating me with these quarterbacks doing me like this.
First down, here's the
run.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, they got the fucking win. I forgot.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard
And the clock stopped, really.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now it all rests on the foot of Kai Forbath. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now it all rests on the foot of Kai Forbath. This from 55 yards out. It has the distance.
Man, that bullshit.
Is good from 55 yards out.
55 yards out the winner.
NFL scoreboard. They're in the 4th now in Minneapolis. And it's the Vikings that have taken.
Okay.
It made me so sick.
Yeah. You down for the game, Cam? Can't afford to lose you.
Fuck you. Oh my
Come
God,
off the
I gotta
field
be on a
blazing.
motherfucking bye after that. Oh, they're gonna sit in there.
Come off the field blazing.
That nigga, damn, man. 18-2, that nigga could not solve none of the defense in the first half. Second half, nigga would have watched film.
Man, what happened? What the fuck? What?
What?
I played that game for no reason.
What?
Bro, the score from the game shows differently from what I just played.
Why?
I don't know. Like the game, I guess because I played that game with the Browns, and that was a Monday night game, and it was I guess they filmed it or whatnot. But the score that I had was 28-9, and the score that's on here is 26-20.
Really?
They're just messing up the defense. Now I gotta go against the Saints. I mean, I still won the game, but my stats ain't recorded. That's what matters.
But just like we do, we can't finish. You attribute to that.
Well, Tony, you get to go to the podium with your Mike Singletary moment. No, I take that back. You get to have your Derrick Green moment. And your Dennis Green.
Damn, my offense 12th in the league and my defense 5th. Well, at least we still hovering around 5th.
I mean, you're under 500 right now. You watch this team struggle through the first half of the season. Turning it around as soon as possible has to be the mindset now, doesn't it? You should be a playoff team. And I don't come to watch your moves, so yeah, I have to
Amen.
Absolutely. Y'all gonna win y'all divisions. I just need to know before this playoff race be crazy.
I hope. Yeah, I'm up 2 games in my division.
I just need to know before I say we gonna make the playoffs.
I done lost to 2 North Division teams though.
What you're saying is the North ain't your forte.
Fuck
They
no.
got your number.
That bitch got me on goddamn on leash, nigga. Treat me like a bitch in that damn division. Fuck that shit.
What happened? They take the game from the jaws of defeat.
Man, they fucked me up. Fuck that division. I swear.
He won on the last minute touchdown.
Both of them.
Field goal.
Amen.
He went for a treat.
What?
He's going live.
What? So I get to change the channel? I guess I won't play now. I'll just watch y'all game. What do you mean I guess? I know I ain't playing now. After watching y'all goddamn game. That's gonna be a game in itself. No, look at him. He's so happy under the breath.
Yeah, I watched him.
Oh, you think he gonna run on you too? You know my.
After you bust him too.
Yeah.
It's a wheel route. It's a wheel route. Oh, you watch film, huh? That's cool. Watch this. Ready.
This shit said your shit stopped the broadcast. Why? My, yeah, that's what it said on yours. I'm gonna go to Butters.
Mine's still live.
I wouldn't even get excited about that.
I stopped one of them. I mean, I stopped one of them. I broke it up into another video. So one of them
I
started
went
off.
I went through I went by your plan in this
Okay.
and yeah.
Yeah. So one of my videos got copyrighted. So one of my videos got copyrighted. All of them. It's like 84. They got copyrighted. Sometimes the music okay, but sometimes they be like, oh, they got copyrighted. It's like 84. I can't control the music that's in the game. Sometimes they be like, oh, they got copyrighted. I can't control the music that's in the game. I think Camaro rated 89 now. I think the start the game is 82. Camaro rated 89 now. I think the start the game is 72.
If you get mathematically out of the playoff hunt, think you need to start working with that offense on all the fucking ball movement and all the damn pitching and shit. I need to see a user do it before I can put that shit in my arsenal. That's a good ass route, nigga. That's a good ass route. I don't believe in it.
So you telling me you don't need your guillotine to your arsenal?
I thought he took it to the house. They took my 2 points to the house. I don't take nobody else's.
You don't need your guillotine to your arsenal. Wow.
There we go.
Oh, save up on the play.
He gonna wear one of those stupid
They
ass
just
hats.
scored. And they just scored. They just scored and they picked six.
Did the Brown win their first game? I mean, the first game without
I don't know. I don't even know how early we played.
you? Oh, you had already played that week.
Yeah, I don't even know how early we played. I played against the one against the Phillies. Yeah, I played against they got to go against Jacksonville on Sunday night. They got all the prime time games. They got to go against all the prime time games, new stadium. They still got 40 year cap room. They got all the prime time games, new stadium. They still got 40 year cap room.
Who? The Brown?
Yeah,
Oh, you done built a that's a goddamn dynasty house up there.
I know. Yeah, it all depends on that quarterback play. I know. I know. It all depends on that quarterback play. middle linebacker be playing it like he be playing some of them motherfuckers games. Like you ain't like I don't understand in cover two, the middle linebacker be playing it like he be playing some of them like roles. They be
How
like
how how I get the repeater off?
some of these homies they be crazy.
You know, when you say something, then they turn around and say it back for you again.
Um, I cut I cut the sound off from my end off the TV. Um,
Shit, mine coming through my headphones though.
my end off the TV. I cut the mic off from the video. I know I did that. I ain't hear myself talk. I cut the
That might be what it is then.
having audio in the headset. Might be what it is. They be preparing the quarterback for the thing.
That's ridiculous that he just shrugged that dude.
Christian,
Yeah.
Christian, they call me like I want to. They call me like I want to.
Look at that hit. Hit. I hit goddamn. What's his name? Like that nigga laughed at me and caught the ball. Then got to deal with Miss Cheryl tomorrow. She gonna be in the office answering them damn phones. We gonna be out there getting our ass whooped. Nah, she supposed to be, she supposed to be out there running the shift. I'm wondering why I keep yawning, but I forgot I opened this morning. I just moved over here to butter rack and shit. I was surprised that y'all ain't killed Aaron Kamara, cause when he ran through that hole just a minute ago, you hit him. You came out of nowhere. He said he got it. Man, P Diddy made the most money this year as far as musical acts. That nigga had made 130 mil. He beat Beyonce. She made 100 and damn four. Look at this nigga. This nigga up 3-6. I'm telling you, better get bigger. Better get a lot more points. Oh, this is a nigga I've been hearing about. Okay, good. They confident with what? Oh, you when you said Kamar got his revenge, you didn't mean tell me that the nigga took it to the house. I just finna say that nigga like got killed, beheaded. Did he get in the hole like that? Hell yeah, got to spread it out now. We got your ass guessing. Nigga wide on. And then Luke kicked and missed a tackle. Oh. Oh, I thought nigga had a touchdown. You took away who he wanted to throw to just then. Oh, Stephen A. said Seattle is a dysfunctional unit. That might be big. But it also let Aaron Rodgers know he behind. Being down three, he was just sitting there chilling. Nice little run. Nice little. Oh, good. Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. Thought you went to the house. They ain't let you get over there. I don't know. Look at this bitch game. I thought you were gonna run somewhere just now, but them niggas cut the angle off. Who? What's what? Mm. They still what? Oh shit. And they picked the air block. Who was that? I see. I'm watching it. Come on, man. What? I wonder why they did that. Cause you had already played the game. He took that hit. I was saying Aaron Rodgers like that. The Aaron Rodgers over and over. Holding on to. Ooh. I'm surprised nigga head went left. But was that your man? Ooh, way to take on the block and get there.
Man, you got to be fucking kidding me, man.
Damn, all them hits.
Oh, then they let that nigga get about that shit. Good damn game, something else. Good damn game, something else.
I hate that shit, bro, 'cause I already know that slump coming over the top. I just take that away. You know, when it comes to conference.
First thing. Good. Not even first thing. It better be empty. Man, come on, man. Empty. It better be empty. Nobody. Man, come on, man.
I snapped the ball and they
Nobody. They going quick. Yeah. Come on, man. They gonna.
He don't get hurt. He just running. That nigga taking hit after hit. Aaron Rodgers.
warehouse.
Cause too. He be backfield them tackles. Yeah.
I don't know. Just not
That ball, y'all. Come on now.
I
hurt now.
don't,
That ball, y'all. Come
I
on now.
don't know if you threw it though. I seen it like he had a tuck. Yeah, I liked it that route you had just threw.
Getting blunt, Karen not getting blunt.
And throw. Come on, man. He missing that throw. Come on, man.
Hey, yeah, that been wrong. Did he get the first down?
They tried to keep me, man. They need to stop that shit. Nigga ran right up the motherfucking gut.
I'm sorry, that bit open like the Red Sea too.
Something that bitch. Might have been my last chance. Might have been my last chance. I'm gonna go for goddamn take this thing in overtime. Let's take this thing in overtime. Hey DJ, turn it up. Let's take this thing in overtime. Hey
Damn, I
DJ.
wish I was watching just
Oh,
then.
we y'all so fucking lame, man. Man, stop this.
Oh Lord.
Y'all so fucking lame, man. Man, stop this.
They ripped it out of his hand. What happened in your game, Ernie?
Dude, the dude got wide open. I got sacked in the end zone. The dude was coming wide open across the middle. The dude got wide open. I got sacked in the I got sacked and I got open. The dude came wide open across the middle.
Damn.
I got sacked and I got hit six and the worst and then hold on to the
Man,
ball.
this game, so I guess it was my fault because I should have got out of bounds anyway. Man, this game, so I guess it was my fault because I should have got out of bounds anyway. But that's still cheap. That's cheap. That's cheap. I shook the nigga out his pants.
Good.
Man, rip that bitch. Rip that bitch. But they ain't gonna let me rip it. Rip that bitch. Rip that bitch. But they ain't gonna let me rip it.
Like 80 times.
They gonna give you a shot to punt it, return the punt. Oh hell no! And they left 1 second.
That's why that much longer you wait before.
sad.
One mistake.
You gotta have him coming to Jesus meeting in the office.
That game was garbage.
Yeah, we gotta have him coming to Jesus meeting.
Thanks to Tony losing to Green Bay, hell, we tied at the top of the division. Might be a three-way tie with Minnesota. Hell, so they was leading the division.
Huh.
Yeah, you the best. You like so sad. The same guy.
Yep,
He had a highlight.
three-way tie at the top of the middle.
He got a highlight film on me.
I ain't famous like I wanted, so I might just throw a hissy fit. Call up Cassie
There you
after she
go.
broke up with Diddy, yeah. I
There
told
you
Shorty
go.
if she talking nice, and she gon' call her friends up and
Alright, I'll holler at y'all in about 5, 4 hours.
if I ain't in your top 10, go top 4 for bridge. My black boys
12?
that knock off your lid. I thought you gon' pop off.
Oh, Lord, I played the Lions. Lord have
What
mercy.
you mean? I said, what you mean?
Hey, yeah.
Listen, I don't trust her soul. No, I said, what you mean?
With his breath.